Welcome back to a Certified Rippers production. Baby Eaton Cobra gets a 2.3 liter Whipple. Now I know the 2.3 Whipple, it's a little dated these days, and it's not, you know, freaking the industry standard of like 2,000 bajillion horsepower that like everybody just like comes to know as the normal. But a 2.3 Whipple on an 0304 Cobra is a fantastic way to update its power levels a little bit and bring it into the modern day with all these Hellcats, Demons, CTSVs, Corvettes running around making whatever. A 2.3 Whipple will make your Cobra stand up to the challenge. This is not my car, even though it is a torch red Terminator. This one's a lot cleaner, lower mile. It's a 10th anniversary car, and it's beautiful. I think it's gonna make good numbers. These usually make around 600 to 700 with the 85 and supporting mods, but 600-ish is around the lower end of it. As you can see there, we got the Whipple box on deck. And yeah, we're going down to Andrew's house to install it. Andrew's gonna tune it for him. So we're gonna get it on the rollers and see what it makes. It's gonna be a fun day. All right, guys, so here we have the brand new 2.3 liter Whipple. Right next to his Seaman Decas, 60-pound injectors. He's got a belt, AccuFab single blade throttle body, pulley. Here's our hardware for the Whipple. These are the bolts that will hold the blower down to the lower manifold. And also, these are the bolts to hold the intercooler brick up to the blower. Here is some hardware that is highly suggested. These are new bolts to bolt the lower manifold down to the heads of the motor. And the reason these are important is because the original ones, upon reuse, like to break, and you don't want those snapping off in your head. That's going to take your 4 to 5 hour superchargers change into a several day ordeal, and it might be a process. So highly suggest you get a couple packs of these if you plan to do the swap yourself. Here's some O-rings for the intercooler little pieces that go inside the intercooler brick and also come out into your hoses. Highly recommend you change those. What? Can I help you?
No, nope. You'll see it later in editing. This is a loaded type deal right here, right? There's an Eaton, there's a 4-valve that's built, there's a Terminator, but none of that is for any of this. This does not work together.
No, I think we should just drop the car right on that.
Yeah, I don't think so, but, you know.
This is indeed the blower from that thing. We just got it off the car. Now we're gonna go ahead and take the Eaton off of the lower manifold and the intercooler off and everything. Swap the rails, lower everything onto the Whipple over there, and get it stabbed back in the car.
Forever. You can put that on the back. Boys and girls, do not try this at home. I am professional.
Whipple sitting down on the heads, currently being torqued down. The way you want to torque these down is you usually want to go from one side, go directly across, and kind of just interchange it. You can look online and find the bolt pattern to use. But the way I like to do it is just get them both snug, and then go a couple passes, get it a little tighter each time, and just be careful because they do like to snap off in the head. Along with using new hardware, you just want to be careful. It's also an O-ring gasket, so over time it'll compress. I may have forgot to mention it earlier, by the way. As you guys can see, the rail comes real close to the blower. Way to fix this is to install the rail before you install the blower, but even if you do accidentally put the blower on before you put on the rail, you can actually get the rail to kind of squeeze over onto the injectors with some finagling. So it can be done. I highly recommend putting the rail on before the blower. All right, guys. As you can see, 2-3 Whipple is pretty much 99% of the way installed. Starting it up for the first time. All right, guys, so the first startup was amazing. Andrew's startup tune worked beautifully. Car cranked right over, turn of the key. No vacuum leaks, no problems. She's ready to go on the rollers. You guys may have heard a noise up here, and it's because we do have a little problem. The tubulator has been exasperated, so that will need to be repaired. But yeah, besides that, she's ready to go.
Okay guys, so Blake told me to film for him. They finished up the blower swap and looking pretty good. A few things to tidy up there. Also, Blake is coming for a full detail job on the lift. This is all his fault from his Terminator. It was so dirty. Anyways, we finished up the Cobra, 600 wheel horsepower, 93 octane. Bam, 548 torque, 20 pounds boost. I think that is a certified ripper.